Why is it skipping gift options? I don't like that.
It's greedy.
I think it might be.
Well,
Hello, friend.
Hi.
sorry, I've got my nephew here. I'm sure you can hear him. I'm just a little distracted right now.
Down the stairs.
Do you need to take a few minutes to handle that, or?
Yeah, can I get like 5 minutes ish?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right on.
This is very frustrating. At least it's still in the cart. That's fine.
I turned voice activity on so you can hear what's going on.
I think that's a good idea, brother.
What? You want me to close that? Give me. You're welcome. There's a Matryoshka doll in my room. He likes just closing and opening it over and over again. You're gonna take it apart? You're gonna take it apart? We're not going to the park. It's cold.
Why not?
Okay. Pull hard. Pull hard. Okay, no more. You gotta go. You gotta go. Okay, last one. Come here. I don't know who's that. You have to go look. No, that's not your dad. Okay, here. Come take this down. Go take this to Nana. Nico.
Yes! What was the name?
Nico.
Close enough. Nick for short.
Yeah, that was the last one. Go take it to Nana. Okay, I'll put it together again, okay? Okay, here, ready? Go take it to Nana. In a bit. I'll come down in a bit when it's time to eat, okay? In a bit. I have to go for now. I'm gonna close the door. Let me close the door. Oh, he doesn't want me. You go. Are you gonna live in my room now? How am I gonna sit down when you're in my chair? I'm gonna sit on you. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna be honest, like this isn't our most productive game story-wise, but it's probably the most entertaining game we've had thus far.
He calls me Hi. Like my name to him is Hi because I say it. That was like the most enthusiastic way I'd greet him. You can open it. Okay. You did. Good job. You said last one 2 times ago. Yeah, 2 times. Uh-huh.
Out of curiosity, can he hear us?
He can't hear us.
Probably for the best.
I can count words people don't want their children to know. Ask my sister.
What's that? Who's that? I don't know. You have to go look. This kid talks so much. This is a non-stop stream of words. I don't know who that is. You mean who am I talking to? You mean who am I talking to? Ha! You want to hold it? No. Say please. Okay. You did open it. You have to go show Nana that. Go show Nana. Go give that to Nana. Can you say Matryoshka? Say Matryoshka. Wait, you guys want to hear something? Say avocado.
I got bits and pieces of that, but yeah, that was pretty cute.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess this is probably around toddlerish stage.
Yeah, he's just over 2.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah, when they say the kid won't stop talking, that usually means they just learned and they're doing that. I'm going to talk all the time so that I can learn how to talk better, and you can't shut me up except for when I breathe. Too late, you missed a shot. Now you've got to wait for another 3 minutes until I run out of breath again before you can talk. And
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. If he's not talking, he's running around the place screaming. Did you make it dark? Why do you keep turning my light off? What do you have against light, dude?
Fantastic.
That you did. Okay, can you go take this to Nana? Go show Nana. Okay, go show Nana. No. Why? What? What? That's Nani.
Nani?
He's outside the door. Nani is what he calls our dog.
Hmm.
He doesn't say Nico, he says Nani. Huh? No, you have to open it. You have to pull it apart. Pull it apart, man.
I had an interesting experience this afternoon doing prep. I could not find a map for the Solinka Pass, which is where we're going to be today. So I started making my own. About 3/4 of the way through, I realized there is a map for the Solinka Pass. I just missed it because nothing's in alphabetical order in this module. But I then realized it was one of those where 1 square equals 10 feet, which always confuses the shit out of me. So I went ahead and finished the shitty one I made. So we are going to play on a potato battle map today.
Ooh.
I like potatoes.
Don't we all?
So it's a battle map.
Well,
Okay.
there's it doesn't have to be a battle map, but
Come.
I've met you guys before, so I'm betting it will be.
Hey, there was that one time where we managed not to get into a fight.
Was there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where I had a conversation instead.
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
Look at
So
you,
proud of you.
behave like normal, non-psychopathic people.
Hey, I always behave like a normal person.
Who happens to be a
Not the helpful
7-year-old,
normal.
3-foot-tall lizard.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna pretend I know what I am.
How does my character keep getting younger to you?
I just
You're
remember her
welcome.
age was very small. All right, and I am going to show you guys a handout now of the, it says side view for the Solinka Pass.
Okay, I think I'm free.
Okay.
Oh.
I just had to
You just jinxed it by saying that.
no, I I escorted him to the stairs and I just stayed quiet and I watched him go downstairs and I went back into my room.
So I wanted you guys to have access to that, so when I explain to you on the map that there's a steep incline on one side and a steep drop on the other, you respect just how steep that shit is.
Is there a handout I'm supposed to be looking at?
I just shared one for Solinka Pass. It would maybe say side view.
Yeah.
I'll try to show it again and see if that makes it
I
populate.
see it, yes. Wow.
Okay.
Where is this?
This is on the path to the Amber Temple, which is where you guys were headed when we left off.
This is woods, though, right? No.
You are up that. What I just showed you is T on the map, which you left Valaki last time, which was around N. I figure you were probably 2/3, 3/4 of the way to Solinka Pass, and that's where we pick up today.
So is the left side of that what Mount Gakis is? Am I understanding that right?
I believe that's what it is. Yes. The description of the module: Solinka Pass is a gravel road that hugs Mount Gakis, climbing to great heights.
So it's basically right after T, like the actual letter T.
Yeah, that little bridge-looking thing is around where you guys are going to be for this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drag you to the potato map. This might take a moment. And it's a pretty big map, so you're going to have to zoom in a bit.
Oh, wow.
And we are at the bottom.
Big potato.
I don't like these steep inclines and steep drops, sir.
Yeah, so the brown lines indicate the gravel path, and then the other lines, like you had a little bit of leeway, but if you step outside the line on the right side, very bad shit, all capital letters, happens. If you try to step out of the line on the left side, I guess you're digging.
Sounds good to me.
I'd say it works for somebody, but it is stone. So, and if you say the Hillithrop, you'll have to peek over a little bit, but there is a directional key over to the right. Up is not north on this map as it usually is. Up is east. Just in case anybody's trying to keep track. Okay. So you guys have been traveling for a bit. You got a pretty lucky random encounter where you just found a what's the word for somebody who collects butterflies? Philodopterist?
Yes.
Yeah, so you found a box with some moths in it, like a cigar box, basically. Rather than having to fight demons.
Yeah, I've got it.
So that was the only random encounter I was going to stick you with on this one because you have now reached.
I do remember this. Okay. And we were very nervous about the box.
We kept waiting for it to explode or curse you or whatever. Yeah.
And it still can. You haven't removed that out.
Okay, so, and because this is such potato quality, I'm going to make sure I read the description from the book here. The shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliffs rise sharply toward dark, roiling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead, through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of the wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame. On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped by golden statues of mighty warriors. So you're going to be seeing the wall in front of you, which I don't think it's visible on your map yet, but as we climb forward, it will be. It's going to be about 30 feet high. Sorry, the gatehouse is 30 feet high. The walls to either side of it 20 feet high and lined with stone spikes. So you will have to, once you get there, you'll have to figure out how to open the iron portcullis or climb around, which is going to be dangerous in this terrain and these conditions. So it is very, very cold, but like right now it's like you're Canadian kind of cold. Like, yeah, if you stay out too long, you're going to die, but you're toughing it out. But overnight, if you're out in it without some sort of shelter or the cold weather gear that you guys have, you would actually die.
Fuck.
Yeah. And say it's windy enough that if you were to try to build a fire, it would be difficult. Yeah, this game is for reals. And before we move forward too much, I need everybody to remind me what their passive perception is, please.
I believe it's 14.
I'm gonna say 13. Yeah, 13.
13 for me as well.
14 for myself.
11.
Good news! No one beat the DC for what's about to happen.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, right. Let me figure out which one of you is going to have to accept it this time. Looks like Nick's the lucky one. Okay.
Yay.
All right, so I'm going to give this thing a surprise attack against you.
How the fuck did a big ass goat creep up on me?
Because it's a mountain goat and it's snowy and windy and you have a shitty passive perception.
I am of the shadows. Anyway,
Just not very snowy shadow.
let's do this.
Okay, so he gets a
Yes.
+5 to hit, and again, that's with advantage.
What?
The fuck? What kind of OP fucking goat?
I assume 17 is good enough to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh shit.
Oh, dude, you're
Oh
about to
shit.
knock the fuck down this path,
Oh
dude.
no. No, look at the angle. I'm going off that steep drop and I don't have a disengage.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what I'm saying. You're going down, man. This is it for
Oh.
a Thorfell.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, you at the last minute you see it coming and you manage to brace yourself, so it just kind of hits you, but it does do 9 bludgeoning damage when it hits.
9? Wait, that life total isn't correct. That's better.
Oh, I thought you could see the goat's life total. I'm like, wait, what happened? What?
No,
Okay.
no. All good.
All right. So let's have everybody go ahead and roll for initiative, and then we'll go in that order.
Fuck me.
Fuck you. Fucking.
I'm just gonna blame it that snakes don't do well in cold. Excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
But do you do better than a goat?
No.
No, dude. Goats.
Sure.
This is their favored terrain, Rucker.
Okay. And it looks like, yeah, so he only has the one attack per round. So, Sniverax, you're up.
Oh, Goat Thrust. Come around to behind it, or at least its flank. Activate Shillelagh for a bonus action, and take a whack at it. Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Holy-
flanked it.
Wow.
He's flanked it. He's around behind it between me and Hit.
So I'm just looking at how he managed to crit in 2 different ways on one roll. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say flank because you're behind it. I know it's not really a 5e rule, but I don't care.
I appreciate that. Then I'm going to toss in a smite with my 2nd level spell slot.
Okay.
Let's see. So, the
So
crit is
far,
3
it's
damage,
10
and I
damage.
double. I know I have my smite in here somewhere. Okay, normally it's 2d8. I think it's 3d8, so 68.
Oh, hell yeah.
31 radiant.
Yeah, nice.
And that's 31 after the 7 damage? Or no, that's 31 after
Before.
the 10
So
damage.
10.
Oh,
Yeah,
you are
so 41.
mad at that. Oh,
41 damage. Okay, it's dead.
Fuck
I'm
you,
glad we
goat.
rolled all that initiative. It is dead.
Sniv is very excited. Roast goat is delicious.
Jesus.
Fuck that bitch up.
That's gonna have been
Hey,
like
Kalika,
Strahd's favorite goat.
could you help us? Could you help me carry this until we can find some shelter? I would like to cook it.
Oh, yes. May I try spicing it?
Of course.
Oh, God.
So, fun note, there was supposed to be a whole thing in here about how after the goat takes 10 or more damage, it tries to flee, and these notes on how difficult it is to pursue if you choose to. Yeah, fuck that.
Look,
Not one shot.
Rocco
we
wasn't
got
taking
a
any
hungry kobold
chances.
here. A hungry snake. This thing isn't making it out of here.
Okay. So I'm just going to scoot the dead big-ass goat up to the next thing you guys need to do. I'll assume Kalika's been dragging its corpse. And I will take the big-ass goat out of the initiative order. I'm going to keep this initiative order up for the rest of Tsalinka Pass if we need to. If you guys want to move up to where the goat is so that you can see the gatehouse. And Prateem, you can still control Jimmy in this map, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So yeah, ahead of you is the tall-ass gatehouse that we described with the walls on either side of it that are the gatehouse itself 30 feet tall. The walls on either side are 20 feet tall. And atop this are some statues of these winged like demon-looking things, which if you look way over to the right, I've indicated like a cutout of kind of what the situation is up on the top if you decided to climb up there for some reason. Yeah, I've got arrows and shit on this. I'm professional. So how do you guys want to approach this?
So, what's the chance that those gargoyles will wake up and attack?
Is it daylight?
It
Not
is.
Then I'm hoping little to none.
Well, let's check the gate. Is there anything that's
All right.
closing it?
So Sniverax, like the moment you step into sort of a comfortable range of the gate, like as you're approaching a range where you could reach out and touch it, the gate just opens.
That's another one of those.
Spooky.
So I'm going to leave the gate on the map because I don't have an open close gate animation, but it is now open. However, past it, you notice green flame. So like you can get inside the gatehouse, and you can see that there are those two little alcoves on either side where a guard might be able to shelter from the wind and weather. Once upon a time when this was manned, you've seen no evidence that there are still people guarding it, but there's still that pesky green fire in your way.
Sniv will go in a little bit, peek around the corner, see if there's anybody here.
Perception check? Or investigation, whichever is better for you.
Perception.
Okay, yeah. You see no evidence of anyone having been in here in a very, very long time. A little bit of snow has built up in the corners, just some drifts that have blown in over the years, but nothing piled up too high. The way these are situated and the way the wind blows through the pass, these alcoves would actually make a decent overnight shelter if you needed one.
That's good. With that perception, can I tell if any of the snow around that fire has melted, and how far out, if it has?
There is no snow close to the flame, indicating to you that fire indeed hot.
Okay. Well, you never know. I'm going to warm my hands with the fire. Like, not get real close, just enough to warm up a bit.
Okay. And so in case the map wasn't clear, the curtain of green flame, while it is there, like you gotta burn your ass off trying to go through it if you can't figure out some way to shut it down or otherwise get around it.
Right. Oh, are there stairs to the left or right to get to the top of this area?
Unfortunately, no. This is not.
Okay.
The stuff up top appears to be mostly decorative. Those aren't like archer posts or anything. They're just statues up there.
Can I reach a hand out towards the flame? Not to touch it, but just to sort of get close to see if I can feel heat.
You can, and you do.
Can I see anybody beyond the flame?
So the flame is not exactly transparent, but neither is it completely opaque. You can see geographical features through the flame, but like you don't see movement or anything.
Hello! He calls out.
And I don't know if I really stressed this earlier, but it's kind of windy out. So like even if you shouted at the top of your lungs, somebody more than like 50 or 60 feet away probably wouldn't hear that.
Okay.
I assume we've been traveling for a while, right?
Correct. I forget what time of day we left our random encounter off at. I'm just assuming it was kind of early in the day. This is several miles from there, so I'm going to assume this is not evening, but getting there.
Depending on the weather further out, this could be our best place to take a rest. We have some kind of fire here, magical. It's not going out. Warmth, a little bit of shelter, and food.
So you want to do a short rest?
Yeah, Sniv is definitely eyeing that goat. The old making her very hungry.
Now, I would say you have enough time to do a short rest before nightfall, but only like just barely. Based on the time of day, I would recommend you say fuck it and go long rest if that's what you want to do and pick it up in the morning.
I don't know if I trust you, D.
Oh, you definitely shouldn't.
Are there
I
any
think
alcoves
these are
amongst this
best.
gate at all? Or is these just tiny, like giant columns that support the gate?
Those are the little guard alcoves that are sort of carved out of the columns that support the archway. Like I said, there's that arrow off to the right side that points to what the upper part of the gate archway looks like.
Okay, but there's no like guard rooms built into those columns at all.
No, it's these little 10 by 10 rooms that are just kind of a place for a guard to stand and get out of the snow and wind for a minute.
Okay.
But they're not seeing use anymore. And now around the time Sniverax has suggested camping out here, the iron portcullis snaps closed.
Roll.
Do we have people on the other side still?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll.
Oh, just do that convenience store thing. Like, we need to back away from the door, step off the pressure plate, go back in.
Wait, so you crossed? Oh, you're inside. I see.
Yeah, we're warming our hands at the fire.
Oh, shit.
All right. So, Rocka, were you making a joke, or do you actually try that?
I hear. I'm gonna pretend I hear him say it, and I'm gonna step back and approach again. Hello.
Snaps open again.
Oh, good. Let's let's conveniently relocate ourselves inside.
If you didn't go through with that, I was going to say that was more of a meta joke, but I'm glad that works.
Sensors.
Can I borrow a leg of that goat? Just want to try sticking it in the fire, see if it roasts extra fast. Like maybe this is super deadly fire. It's green, so something's got to be bad about it.
Can we go through just break off the foot to give to you, and then probably he's gonna start working on skinning the rest of it.
Okay. Let me stick this goat shank in the fire.
All right. The shank of goat that you have, was it skinned first, or is it like cookable?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Hello. Sorry, I'm being told to go pick up pizza. It's like 10 minutes away. Keep playing without me.
Okay.
I don't
Play
get
around with the fire.
Yes. Okay, I'll be back.
I don't think Sniv is discerning enough to take the skin off.
Okay. Well, the reason I asked is when you put the leg of goat into the flame, obviously your hand is a little singed. Not enough we're going to say you take damage, but you're aware your hand is real fucking close to some fire. And like immediately there's this stench of burnt hair. And it's strong. I assume it doesn't really bother Sniverax, but everybody else is going to be smelling it. It really overrides for them the tasty smell of cooked meat.
I do want to note, I'm not putting my hand in fire. I'm just getting it close enough that, like, I can tell where the hot part is. Like, I'm going to stop just before then.
Just pop it on the end of your sword and just holding it out like you're roasting a
My
marshmallow.
sword is wood. No.
Well, I'm just imagining Rocka trying to cook a hot dog in a campfire without like a fork and just trying to hold the hot dog over the fire enough to cook it.
Well, I'm trying to cook the meaty end by holding the hoof end.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little caveman, but like, I'm not crazy.
Okay, so yeah, it kicks up a stink pretty quickly. Can I get another perception check from Sniverax?
Sure. It's a little smoky.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that's just the hair. You think you should probably hold it in there a moment longer. Like it's the hair smell is really throwing off the cook. So you keep it in there. And you pull it out after really like not even a minute. And you're kind of holding a charcoal briquette with a hoof on the end of it. Like, you Sniverax can eat this. For the rest of the group, like, I don't think Kalika or Jimmy would be super interested in what you've got in your hand now.
Probably not. I'm a little disappointed. I'll scrape off the really charcoaly bits because I can, but there's not much purpose in eating just charcoal. I'm assuming there's some meat left closer to the bone, but like,
Yeah. So basically, this is like whenever Gordon Ramsay or somebody cranks the grill up to like 7 billion degrees and slaps a piece of meat on it for like half a second, then the other side. All right, now that we've seared in the juices, we can cook it at 2 degrees for a year and a half. Except you kept it on the hot grill for almost a minute. So
okay.
yeah.
Well, I do not think that jumping through the fire will be much of an option. It cooks much faster.
Hello?
Hello?
So
Is it me you're looking for?
so it didn't work out sticking the foot in the fire.
Sort of. It's very hot fire.
Prateem, are you on your phone while driving, sir?
I am on my phone. It is at my side. I am not holding my phone, but yes, I am.
You know, there are some states where you can't fucking have a phone conversation while driving, and here's this asshole playing Dungeons and Dragons.
You can talk to your passenger though.
I've done it.
Hold on.
That's great.
Hold us a pause. Kalika cooks, and then we'll bring this up later, and we'll take a pause for you to finish driving, because I don't want to be held responsible for you crashing.
Oh no, I'll be fine. Like I said, I'm not holding the phone or anything. Don't worry about it. You guys keep playing.
We're a very strange radio channel.
Can I please vote that we do take a break though? Because I really don't want to even have that risk.
No, so my phone is Bluetooth connected to my car. It's hands-free. There's no, like, this is just like what modern cars do.
Yeah, but just driving with your phone on, or talking on your phone is a big distraction.
I maintain that like it's the same level as talking to somebody in the seat next to you.
I 100% agree with Raka.
Yep. But if you're not comfortable, Angel, we can pause.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to.
Get back to it then. I'll join the Discord when I
Oh
get back
shit!
home.
I just got a call.
Rock is getting phone calls now as well.
We're all so goddamn popular today.
Sorry,
So,
stream. It's a
like,
bust for the
take
next
5 or
few
10?
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, let's call it 5 and see where we are.
It'll give me some more time to try and figure out these Christmas gifts that probably aren't going to get there before Christmas. Rucker, do you have any websites I can order you booze from? Oh, he's on the phone, that's right.
I know there's an app called Drizzly.
Yeah, I want to get him a specific bottle of something, though, and I don't think I'm going to find it in the US, so he might just have to wait extra long while I ship it from here.
Okay,
That's
sorry about that.
some rough-ass shipping.
Yeah. Rucker, your gift might be coming a little bit late.
That's all right. Do you know my address?
You're going to give it to me? That's what I asked in OChat.
Okay, yeah, I need to find my address too. Remember, I'm moving very soon.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I will wait till you're settled in the new place then, since I'm probably going to have to ship what I want to get you from here in Australia anyway.
Well, thank you.
I'm going to go and buy it in store and then
Feel
fucking
free.
send it through the post, because fuck online shipping costs.
Dude, all shipping's gonna be awful.
What I sent Sarah wasn't too bad.
Speaking of shipping, I should start ordering things for family.
It looks like Drizzly isn't available where Rocco lives anyway. Oh well.
What?
I was trying to think of domestic alcohol delivery services. The only one I knew off the top of my head was Drizzly, but
Oh.
at least at your old address, they do not service that area yet.
Yeah, and I'm moving like across the street, so that's not going to change.
Okay.
Oh, you're not moving far then, right?
No. I'm moving from a 3-person apartment to 1.
Oh, nice. You're living on your own for once.
I thought you were moving to Macau.
Yes, but he doesn't have his house yet, so I have a place for a while.
Oh, so he's
Oh.
putting together his place and you're going to move into his place. You're not moving out together or anything.
Yeah.
That's still cool.
Now I'll live in my friend's basement.
Fuck yeah.
That's how you know you're an adult.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, even though I could, like, go full on just living on my own, like, I have the option to live with one of my best friends for a while, so it's a good option.
Yeah, dude.
I went to look up another alcohol delivery service, and before I could even type stuff in, it tries to get me an article, how to throw a punch without hurting yourself more than your opponent. And I don't know what it is about
It
my
gave me that one, too.
history. Okay, it must be a sponsored thing. It's like, what is it about buying liquor that makes this motherfucker think I'm going to throw punches?
Well, where do you live?
I do live in the greater St. Louis area, so...
God damn, 9mm is hard to find.
Most ammo is hard to find. Weird prepper people buy it all up as soon as it gets delivered places. The only place I found 9mm lately is there's a little bitty like hole in the wall gun shop that does it's a mom and pop thing, and they do the buy sell exchange. Like they have some. It's overpriced, but it's all I can find. And I like how they go, this one's for target practice, this one's for defense. Target practice is normal ammunition, defense is hollow point.
Yes.
So target practice means I will knock them down. Defense means they will never get up again for sure.
Well, it's more than that. It's also an overpenetration thing. Like, if you're shooting in a place that's not a range, it's more of a consideration. Like, you don't want it piercing, the wall, the drywall, the neighbors, and then the other wall.
Okay, so I immediately thought of that bit from Johnny Dangerously. It's an 88 Magnum. It shoots through schools.
Wow.
This was the 80s.
How very American. A foreshadowing of the future.
It really was. I'm going to AFK a moment to top off my tea, and we'll see where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was about to ask a question, but I'm still streaming and I shouldn't do that out loud.
That's fine.
No, I don't think it is.
I also don't know anything about Twitch, so I think it's all fine. If you could say it in Raid, you can say it in Twitch.
Yeah, but it also depends on who's watching.
I guess.
Probably no
Who's
one.
watching?
I don't know. Couple of people. I know D's in there. Hello, Twitch chat. Nobody likes to talk to me. No, but I was going to make the joke, like, should I buy Z a strap-on so she can use it on Jared?
Let's say yes.
All right. So, with the exception of Prateem, are we all here?
Yep.
Maybe?
Let's see. So, without affecting things too much, why don't we talk about how you guys spend the night? Because, I mean, it's windy, it's cold as shit. Like, if you go outside, you would figuratively freeze your nips off were it not for the cold weather gear you acquired before starting this journey.
We're also near a very hot fire.
Yeah.
True. So, yeah, you're pretty much stuck in those little alcoves for the night. Let's see. What does this evening look like for you guys by the romantic green firelight? I shouldn't have said romantic. Don't talk.
Yeah, I was going to say a lot of back and forth between Sniv and Kalika about cooking the goat.
Kalika's gonna start experimenting with different seasonings.
Yeah, we definitely. I think we said we stocked you up on salt, pepper, and cloves. I can't remember who got else.
I want to say also garlic and onion. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I pretty much just named the things I have in my pantry, didn't I? Yeah.
I have something just called nature seasoning. I don't know what that is.
That's something else I have in my pantry.
It
I was
is.
gonna say a variety of seasonings.
Okay. So yeah, it is Morton's Nature's Seasoning. Trying to find a description of what it contains in the blend.
It's alright. You don't have to go that far in. I'm like, okay, assuming it's just seasoning.
It's the flavor of all of my food because I'm too lazy to combine 7 or 8 different spices. I just put this on everything.
It's not a bad option.
I'm not gonna approve, but I do understand.
Plus, everybody has their own. A lot of places it's Lowry's seasoning salt, but for me, this is what I grew up with, so that's my jam.
I think. Are there any like boxes or things guards could have sat on in these alcoves?
There's really nothing there.
Okay. Any like torch holders?
Yeah, let's say there's a single empty, would the word be sconce?
Yeah,
Inside each
sconce.
alcove? Yeah, they currently sit empty, but I'm assuming you guys had some torches as part of your adventuring kit that you could use for that purpose.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a torch in at least one side.
Okay, I would say the green flame generates enough light so that you don't have to do that to see, but it would eliminate some of the larger shadows in the room.
Oh yeah, Sniv also doesn't have any problem seeing here. It's just more making it, a comfortable spot to camp.
Glassing up the place, making it home, putting your Reservoir Dogs poster on the wall like it's a college dorm. or whatever the hell people now do to college dorms. It's been a while.
This is way better camping spot than she would have expected, so make the most of it.
I'll say it's a good thing you have bedrolls in your pack, because I imagine the stone floor is not super comfortable, but hey,
Oh, yeah.
warmish.
How does Corfell relax? Does he relax?
Yeah, I'm inside one of the little guard huts, sort of sat down, back leaning against the wall, eyes mostly closed, but like slits just looking out, enjoying the ambience, the serenity.
Take my love, take my land. Tell me where I cannot stand.
Out of
Are we
curiosity,
burning the land and boiling the sea?
is there a sizzle and a buzz if things fly into those flames?
I mean, there were when Sniverax was cooking, but you're at a point where there's no insects to speak of, so you're not being constantly interrupted by like popping noises or anything.
Oh, that's a shame. That's what the serenity's about.
I mean, we can flick little drips of fat into it if you want.
So I mean, let's be honest. The goat that you guys got, the weight class for that's a large creature.
Mhm.
At the very low end is typically 500 pounds. So I mean, it can go up to 2 tons. Let's just say, not counting organs, dude, you got 500 pounds of meat to work with.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Damn.
Kalika is having fun with spices then. Like, she's spicing different ways and like seeing if she can get them into is like, hey, taste this. Okay, now taste this. Now which tasted better?
She's gonna have to rely on Corfell and Kalo for that. Sniv will pretty much confirm. Yes, this is well cooked meat.
Oh, but she's still gonna work out like trying like from what I've read, Yanti don't usually really cook meat, so this is kind of her playing around with it for the first time. So she's having fun. Figuring out, oh, okay, this is one meat. Okay, this is the proper temperature to have meat at. Okay.
There's not a lot of cobalt nutrients in broccoli, let's be honest.
Okay, weird question, but as a kobold, okay, so they don't really have much by the way of like their taste buds are a lot hardier than most creatures, right? So they don't have the same range of creatures, right?
That's my interpretation. They can eat almost anything, which I take to mean that they don't taste very strongly, given that they probably will eat just about anything.
Okay.
Kobolds are essentially fantasy goats.
Yes, very much.
Is that can they still can they still feel texture though?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's very much like texture and the type of nutrient, like protein, fats, and carbohydrates.
Okay. Kalika's probably gonna do a little experiencing with like, okay, making this bit of meat really tough and this one really like soft and see like just saying that, playing around with that to give Sniverax a bit of experimentation with different tastes as much as she can.
As weird as it is, this is the role play I fucking live for.
I mean, I'm happy with it. We have over 500 pounds of goat here to eat. Chef Kalika is making
That goat, 500 pounds.
it's a large
Came
creature.
back.
500 is the low end.
Yeah, but they run from 500 pounds to 2 tons. So I'm saying just of the meat, not counting organs, you got 500 pounds.
Whole 50 silver, guys.
Well, assuming you want to carry that somewhere you can sell it before it goes
Yeah.
bad. Granted, it's shit, you could just kind of throw that outside and it would probably be good. You just have to wipe the snow off of it when you wanted some more.
Oh yeah, and also like, don't forget everything is overpriced in Barovia. I'm assuming hunger is an issue, so food will be more valuable. Remember that guy bought up my expiring wolf rations for a lot more. Also,
Yeah, I love that you guys didn't question what he wanted rancid wolf meat for.
hey, it wasn't quite rancid yet. It's getting there, but you know, it's college fresh.
College
I
fresh.
love it.
I think Sniv will also request like a number of the organs to be cooked. That's where the really good nutrients are if you're not picky.
Can't,
At this point.
can't you overdose on something if you eat certain organs?
Yeah, vitamin A, I think it is. Kidneys and livers will fuck you up if you eat too much of it.
As a human, yes, but I once again, kobolds eat everything without any like blowback from that.
So, let's, unless you think of something else cool that happens during the night, I'm prepared to fast forward to the following morning. Everybody's had a long rest, so full health, all that jazz.
Sounds good to me.
Had a full meal.
Yeah, no, everybody's probably still a little logy after their third feast of goat.
Whatever's uncooked, I would like to pack it in the snow, like overnight. I'm gonna try to take a good stack of rations.
Okay, oh, cool. All right, so in your time crashing here for the night, you do not find any hint of something that would turn off this green flame. Like, you can't even find the source, let alone the off button. Like, let's assume you tried twisting the everything and just nothing.
Can I ask? Did the green flame show up because we showed up, or was it always there?
The green flame the glow of it was visible through the portcullis even a little bit as you approached. So it predates you.
There was no change in it overnight, I guess.
I mean, it smelled really good for a bit.
Fair enough. Maybe an Arcana check would be useful. Maybe, probably not for me. I don't know if we've already done one. I mean, I can do one as well, but I figure I'm probably not going to be the best at it.
Hold on. Kalika has this thing. Give me just a second to find where it is. Kalika has an ability to sense wild magic.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, magical awareness. You can, as an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until your next turn, you learn the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. You sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Okay. You definitely sense that the flames are magical, but the flames are the only thing you sense. You don't really get like, oh, here's a magic shoe that's causing it. No, just there's a magic flame that seems to be more or less permanently in that spot. I'm going to guess that would be the Conjuration School. It's not part of the notes, but I think conjuration is where blowing up stuff happens. Oh, I'm sorry, evocation.
Okay.
Yeah, you get nothing useful in terms of how do I turn this off. It's just, oh, it's magic. Yep.
It's magic.
Can I take a shield full of snow and toss it on the fire to see if it at all lessens?
Interesting. Give me another perception check, Sniverax.
Okay.
Oh, baby. Okay. You notice a definite disruption in the flame, and it seems to radiate upward from the spot where the snow hits. So it's not that the flame goes away, but the flame thins out a lot for a moment above where you tossed the snow. So you're able to conclude that while, yes, this is still magical flame, it seems to be radiating from the ground to the ceiling. It's not just permanently in place.
I will relay that. Do you think we can break off the ground that it's attached to? Can we get a square of flame? Holy shit!
How would we even do this?
Kalika?
And
So-
wouldn't that destabilize the bridge in some way?
I mean, we're
Underneath
like, this is
gravel. What is it just solid rock underneath, or is there soil underneath the gravel?
There might be a little soil, but I think because of the nature of where you are, it's mostly rock.
I don't think I am a pretty good digger, but I don't believe I can dig through that.
well, maybe it was optimistic to try to take it with us, but if we use one of the camping blankets, we can probably take a whole pile of snow and cover it up for a moment. Just enough to get through.
Worth a shot to me.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good.
Say if that's the way you guys choose to proceed, I would be willing to say half fire damage if you pass through in that way. Like you're still gonna be walking through fire, literally, but it will be somewhat diminished by the snow. So I'll take the normal amount of damage, which you don't yet know what that is, and have it.
This makes me very nervous.
Well, another thing we can do is soak down the blanket and slap it down. We'll sacrifice the blanket, but, may get us further.
Corfel's head tilts to the side for a second, and then he just shakes his head, and whoop, he teleports.
He makes it through with no problem. But he is now freezing his metaphorical nips off.
Callow's gonna yell out, "Cheater!"
Is there no heat on this side of the firewall?
Well, as long as you stay close. But where you were before, the heat was kind of kept in by the stone alcoves. You're now out in the wind.
Yep. Can I do a quick investigation on this side to see if there's anything I can see that might negate the fire?
Behind you, there is a tower with a door on the front of it. That's what that shtick is.
I knock.
Oh, fuck. Corfel's gonna die again. Corfel's gonna fucking die again.
It's okay, dude.
The door
Relax.
eats him.
The door is
no
a mimic.
response.
The door is a mimic. The mimic eats him. It's over. I know how this goes.
Yeah, you give it a minute, but there is no response from inside.
Can I try the door?
You can, and it is locked.
Hmm.
Is
Hello.
the key a sword?
Or an axe, or whatever. So the door, when you try it, it doesn't appear to be locked by a locking mechanism as we think of them. It's barred from the
I was
inside.
going to say it's barred from the inside. Great.
So, you can try to force it, but you're going to have to try pretty goddamn hard. I wish. Oh, I just want to have a bunch of stuff attack you right now, so the whole party's like, "Well, fuck. Do we go help? Do we? Fuck."
But we know that's not actually what's going to happen because you just said it out loud.
Maybe I'm real.
No, he's just
sneaky.
preparing us for it.
I'm playing 4-dimensional chess.
I think soaking down the or piling up the snow in the blanket and dropping it on the flame. So more water will melt into it, and we can hop through.
Oh, I thought that was the goal.
Yeah.
Take a whole crap ton of snow and lay it on top of the thing, and then go through the snow on top. Assuming it doesn't all melt immediately. Actually, would that even happen? Because wouldn't the bottom layer solidify into ice because of the heat immediately, and then it would take a little bit longer to melt?
Yeah, a wet blanket, like a wet, heavy wool blanket, is a great way. That's a way to get rid of fire. It's legitimately the right tool for the job.
I applaud your Boy Scout skills. However,
It's magic.
Yeah, I am an angry and vengeful god, and it is magic. So I'm going to continue with the half damage.
Excuse me, sir. What do you have to be angry and vengeful about? You've been winning this entire game so far.
It's just my personality. You're going to have to roll with it. You GM next time.
I just start throwing snow on it from this side. Do some exertion, keep everything warm.
Can Eldritch Blast it away.
Eldritch Blast.
By the way, on my screen, Corfell, I show that you're missing some hit points. But I don't think that should be the case anymore.
Did we have a short? We haven't taken a long rest.
We had a long
rest.
Oh, is it morning now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was overnight, baby.
I didn't think we'd got there yet.
A good rest.
I mean, I think that's fair too, because we went on this entire journey, got scared of a box.
You spent a lot of time with that cigar box.
So we had a peaceful
I'm
night
willing to make the leap. We did a peaceful night of feasting on fresh spiced goat.
Cool.
In a decently warm area.
Really, this has probably been the best few hours of your entire foray into Barovia.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this legal? Is this allowed in Barovia? I don't think so.
Man, that's why Sniv was leading into the nice touches. This was a good place.
I mean, you're basically in McMurdo out there, but I mean, you had something to eat and a nice fire, so.
All right. Does anybody else want to make the leap? Because Sniv is ready to blanket it and go.
Wait, can we do an Arcana check first, though? I'm gonna do an Arcana check. I don't know if it'll find anything. And I am very weak with Arcana, but
Kalika's -1 intelligence, dude. Just
oh, look, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty good with Arcana.
Nice.
Halo doesn't know what he's good at.
Okay. So, like Kalika, you can tell that this is magical fire. You can't really nail down exactly how it was placed there. So, you don't see like, oh, there's this rune I can scratch out and everything. None of that. But because it is a magical flame, you know that if there were some sort of effect that negated magic, while that effect was happening, the flames would likely disappear. The classic examples of this would be a dispel magic spell casting, or something that has an anti-magic field, which I don't think anyone in the party can do.
I can, if we can, one at a time I can virtue people as they go through. So little hit of temporary hit points, and you can get through safer.
Yeah, but like, if this flame does 9,000 damage, 10 temporary hit points isn't gonna help. Even if we have that as well with the tampening, like we don't know how much it hurts.
We did test it with the goat leg. It doesn't immediately incinerate it.
Yeah,
but it's still pretty quick.
It's pretty
safe. Quick. Just
but
roll yourself
says
in
the man who teleported to the other side.
Roll yourself in snow and then jump through. And while everybody's jumping through,
it in there for a minute.
While everybody's jumping through, D, I'm also going to just continue throwing snow at the fire, at the base of the fire.
All right, so who goes through first?
Whoever it is, let me virtue you up. Unless you want to take that first one.
Actually, no. What we're gonna do?
Huh? Can we tunnel through the side?
No, it's solid rock.
F.
Could Kalika pick them up and just carry them through so they don't take the damage and just she does?
I mean, they're still going through the fire. Are you gonna like put them in your backpack or something?
Yeah, or just carry them.
Because the flames are pretty tall, yeah?
Yeah, but aren't we gonna dump snow on it?
Yeah.
So the snow is going to dilute the effect of the flame, but it's not making it go away entirely.
Welcome to D&D, folks, where we spend an
an
hour trying to figure out how to get past fucking fire.
Back up. So theoretically, she's carrying them up high enough, and at least it wouldn't touch them, or wouldn't have time to touch them while she was carrying them.
I think y'all should just go.
I don't think we're getting away with any less.
Fair enough.
So who's going first?
Whoever it is, take my virtue.
I'll go first. I'm gonna pick up Junior though.
Could you repeat that, Raka?
What? Wait, what?
Omni falling out of my chair.
Alright, I got 7 HP.
Oh, god damn it.
So, Prateem spoke up, so we'll do his roll first.
Holy shit!
We're gonna cut that in half.
Serious.
We're gonna cut that in half.
Oh fuck!
So that's gonna be 20 damage.
-7.
-7, 13 damage.
All fire.
Oh my god!
I have half HP, friends, but I'm on the other side. I'm gonna get over there. I'm gonna get over to the other side, and I'm gonna stare back, and I'm gonna be like, "Would not recommend."
Did I? Okay. I guess Kalika will come in next then.
Kala's gonna say again, "Would not recommend."
So 18 -4.
Yep. 14 fire damage. We have moved away from putting her snake tits in bear traps, and now we're burning them. We are advancing our collective.
Guys, what if there's more fire in front of us? Like, what if this is the only one?
Then we'll have to
We're
rethink how we do this.
There's a huge army of bad guys, and you have to retreat through the fire.
Oh god.
Do you want to climb around the edge?
Sniverax is the only one left. You could still try that.
I feel like we're missing something really fucking simple. Oh,
Ooh,
All right, so 14 minus 5, so 9 fire damage for Sniverax.
Holy shit.
who's the most? Kalo got the worst, though, right?
Did I
I
got
think so.
I got 13 total.
Take 10 back from Lay on Hands.
Maybe it's more applicable to give it to Kalika though. I mean, you can give it to me, but I'm gonna be in the distance more often.
I
right?
have 5 more, which I will give to Kalika, and I'll also give her a Cure Wounds. So 13 to Kalika.
You.
Well, this was an adventure.
Oh, that was a lot of fun for me. Okay.
So there's nothing obvious about how to turn this off from this side of things, right?
Nope.
No.
All I got
Flame
told
is still
was
going.
there's a building with locked doors.
So the puzzle seems to be have dispel magic or burn to death.
Yep. So, is there a gap between the doors, D?
Very, very slight one when you move them. Well,
Okay.
like I feel like you guys have ropes as part of your kit, and there are spikes on top of the 20-foot wall. Like you probably could have eventually tried to climb over, but there would have been some checks if you tried that.
For the we're talking about the fire.
And the
For
gargoyles at the top.
bypassing the fire, like if you backed out and tried to go over the gatehouse.
Yeah, I feel that would have been worse than the damage we took from the fire.
Perhaps. You can find out on the way back.
Kalika, perhaps you could try and open the door. It seems to be locked from inside.
Can we give you a guidance for this? As she cheers you on.
Okay. Okay. And
I'm just gonna get out of the way.
smart. What kind of door is it?
It is iron-bound wood. So it's a wooden door, but it's got like iron bands across it as reinforcement.
What are the hinges like?
Also iron.
Okay. I think
I say if you want to attack it, we can do like AC and HP for an item. You could also try to do a strength or athletics check to force it.
I think strength. Because I think Kalika, upon hearing, "Hey, can you open this?" her instinct would be literally just grab the handle and just try and wrench it open. Ideally, just literally pull the door off the hinges if possible.
Okay.
And that's gonna be strength, right?
Yep.
Or wait, hold on. Is that gonna be? Do you want me to roll a strength saving or just go for athletics?
It would not be a strength saving throw, so I think athletics is probably what you want.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Okay, so even with a 13, like, that still ain't it.
That seems about right. Okay, I think Kalika's gonna like try and pull it. She doesn't get annoyed, and then she's gonna try and just go take her axe and fireman this shit.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Wait, no one brought the goat. Fuck.
It's all right.
No, I already have the rations. I have rations. Did you want to carry the whole thing?
It's a lot of goat, dude.
Goat's dead. Goat is
Yeah. I will say that's enough that you don't take the door out, but you do leave a hole in it big enough that somebody with tiny lizard arms could probably reach in there and undo how it's barred from the other side.
Tiny lizard arms, you say?
Just for example.
Hold on. Sorry, I missed the last line. Am I using tiny lizard arms to get through the crack here?
Yes.
Yes, you're
All right.
undoing the bar that's across the door from the inside.
I'm going to guidance myself on this. I'm not terribly strong, but I hope I can lift the bar.
Is ThinkGeek not a website anymore?
Not?
Oh, used to be.
Cool.
Let's just assume that your 2 is good enough. We've had enough problems with the fire. I don't want to defeat you with a door. A mundane wooden door.
So I get it. It's just very embarrassing.
Yes.
I pushed when I should have pulled.
Nick, I just found an article from June of last year. ThinkGeek.com is shutting down, and that's a damn shame.
I just saw the same article.
Mm.
Shame indeed.
Okay, so you guys can go inside the room now. The doors have opened.
Is the room warm?
Not really, no. All right, so where's my description here? Oh, poo, I think I put something in the wrong spot. Hang on a sec. There we go. There is a fireplace in here.
Is it lit?
No.
All right.
But if you wanted to build a fire, like there's a chimney assembly and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I was going to start a fire.
So a cold hearth stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the south wall. 3 windows look out over a fog sea. How is that the south wall, you piece of shit?
What?
It says there's stairs on the south wall, but the way this is set up, that's clearly the west wall.
West wall.
I demand my money back.
Kyla wants to do a perception to see if there's anything in here related to that fire from before.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
No, nothing related to that fire, but you do find a, well, I guess Corfell probably found it first, like a half-empty log stand near the fire and a couple of iron tools, pokers, that sort of thing. Not really suitable as weapons, but if you wanted to get a fire going, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to learn more about who was supposed to be guarding this. Like, I want to figure out if there used to be like a standing guard of Barovia and what that was like. So investigation, I'm guessing.
Okay, solid investigation check, but there is jack all in this room. Like no furniture, nothing really to speak of in terms of like decorations on the wall. But
Okay.
there's a staircase to an upper level, and based on how tall this appears from the outside, It looks like it's probably 2 stories tall. So I mean,
Yeah, let's go up.
That's exactly what I was gonna
okay.
say.
Give me
Let's
just
go
a moment to
upstairs.
reveal things.
It's also a very steep drop up there, all along.
Okay, so you can move yourselves up and to the right, and you'll see the new place at the top of the stairs.
With another fireplace.
Yeah. So as you enter this room, the upper level of this tower is an icebox with windows set in almost every wall. A rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trap door. Mounted above the stone hearth is a dire wolf's head. The wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead. Is that a poem?
Maybe. Can I investigate the direwolf head, please?
Absolutely. And I will drag you up with everybody else.
Sorry, I was getting there.
There doesn't seem to be anything especially interesting about it. It's a taxidermied head mounted on a wall. The taxidermy job appears to have been well done. It doesn't look like a total doofus or anything, but it's a taxidermied wolf head. I mean, big, but still.
Probably very disturbed.
Jimmy's like, Grandma?
Poor Jimmy. Okay, but there's still another upstairs, huh?
Yes, and based on your understanding of how tall this is, that would not be a room so much as the roof.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and stick my head through the trapdoor.
Okay.
Wait, did I completely miss this? Where was the trapdoor?
Up the iron-bound
At
ladder.
the top of the ladder.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a fall trapdoor. It's we going up there trapdoor. So the trapdoor to the ceiling pushes open with a squeal, reveals the rooftop to you as well as a stormy gray sky. Oh, goodness. Okay. 10-foot tall gold-plated statues stand atop the battlements facing outward. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold wind stirs the snow under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
Is there anything else that I can see?
I mean, kick-ass statues of powerful women and dead guys. Do you need more?
I'd like to investigate the presumably, or the dead presumably guards, like whoever used to be here. I want to know like rank. I want to know like affiliation. Maybe they're paladin orders we've heard about. I think we had that mentioned at some point.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I am assisting in that investigation.
Okay. So, the skeletons are all wearing really, really similar clothing to the point where it's probably some sort of uniform, but the uniform doesn't really match anything you've ever seen before. Between the 4 of them, you can kind of piece it together, but the uniforms themselves are kind of in tatters from what looks like years out in the elements, maybe decades. Probably the only reason scavengers haven't gotten to them is that it's cold as shit. Not a lot of vultures up here. You find a bunch of tattered bits of cloth. They each have a longbow that's long since broken. Either the string has snapped or the string has caused the bow itself to snap, but they're all pretty much useless. Some old arrows, rusted blades, and ruined sheaths. And they are all wearing chainmail that has long since rusted beyond usefulness.
Do they look at all like what the pictures on the walls are like?
No pictures on the walls here.
Wait, what was sorry, I guess I forgot. What was the thing about oh, they were statues. Statues.
Yes.
Yeah, do they look at all like the statues?
The bits of cloth that you see look like they could have been part of a uniform stylized after the style in those statues.
So they
But
could
you can't be
either
sure.
be, yeah, they could possibly either be, you know, followers or descendants or part of the same group. Hard to tell though.
Right. It's one of those maybe, maybe not. You can't really be certain because of the ravages of time. I will say, Sniverax, while chainmail is not uncommon among paladins, longbows are.
Okay.
I want to do an investigation to see if there's anything useful for us here, like in terms of physical, like we can use this later on. Cause yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm feeling generous. Between the four of them, you do find 10 gold pieces worth of various styles of coin. And you also find 4 arrows that are still usable.
Hype! Yo, that's good shit. I'm adding that to my. I assume you guys are okay with me taking the arrows.
Of course.
Mhm.
There were 5, but Jimmy started chewing on it. And
It's okay. He's just had to stare at his dead grandma. So.
And fun little note, the spot that you're in now is one of the potential places you could have been stuck for one of your treasures. In which case you would have been attacked by some shit, but it's not, so you won't be.
Oh, fun. The statues won't kill us.
This time.
My character sheet has been zoomed out. Oh, come back. How do I make it undo this?
Sometimes you have to hold
Control.
control while you scroll.
Yeah.
That zooms the entire Roll20 site. Oh no. Okay.
Maybe make a handwritten note and update it later.
Yeah.
Oh, I did pick up Ceremony with Paladin 3. So if we have, while Kalo is scavenging, we may have a little bit of time. There is a funeral rite that I can do.
Hold on. We have 10 gold. Let's split that. 2.5 gold each.
Nice.
Just keep my share. I'm not good with money. I spend it.
I mean, you
Well,
did
who you
spend
giving
all
the
gold
chair
for all
to?
of us.
Just take your share, man. It's okay.
Fine.
Makes
So
it
2
because
gold,
2.5.
5 silver.
Yeah, 2.5 is easy to split up.
Yeah.
Or and it's easy to split up.
As soon as you said ceremony, Raka, I tensed up. Like I just heard Z's voice. I now pronounce you head and body.
Oh my god, I forgot
my
about
God.
that. I can perform a wedding. I'm not going to, but I can.
We just use that as a threat about someone. If you don't do what we say, we'll marry you.
I swear to God, I'll marry you to a dog right now. His name's Jimmy.
Oh, wait a minute. This casting time an hour. Let's not do that.
Fair enough.
Wait, what were you gonna ceremony?
Oh, ceremony includes funeral rites. So who's going to do the paladin thing there? I'll give him the quick and dirty version. The one that doesn't prevent them from becoming undead.
I'm trying to remember any prayers, but I'm getting nothing. I came up Southern Baptist, so the prayers weren't really ritualized. There was just this habit of repeating synonyms for God and peppering them in throughout the prayer in case God forgot who you were talking to, so you could keep their attention. And Lord, we just want you to know, Lord, that we're so happy with you today, Lord, helping us here, Lord. I wish I was kidding.
Do you want me to start making up prayers?
I think we can skip that particular role play unless
Okay.
you really want to.
I'm fine with it, but I figured that wasn't of interest.
Honestly, it might trigger me a little.
From ghoulies and
Yeah.
beasties, if you want like NPCs, may the good Lord deliver you.
All right, so we're going to head back out and continue along the path.
Yeah.
And I'll start grabbing y'all.
Figured we didn't want a short rest since... I mean, we could have after the fire and regained health, but
So if
wouldn't
you
have
guys,
needed to blow spell slots.
if you want to go back inside and yeah, the fire's going, you've got cold weather gear, you can do a short rest and regain the health you lost running through the fire. If you wish. Or we can keep going.
I'm at 22. I should be fine. I'm a little crispy, but I should be fine.
Okay. So as you approach the, well, you were able to see this from up above, but you're approaching the river now. You're approaching the western arch. The description we have here. The snowy pass comes to a gorge spanned by a stone bridge. At each end of the bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. Atop each one are two statues of armored knights on horseback with lances, charging toward one another. The wind bites and howls like wolves as it passes through the gorge. So these are different statuary than on the one you just passed through.
Oh, this is all the way at the next gate. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trip. You can go ahead and scoot up there. I'm not going to surprise you with any more goats.
Okay.
This time.
It's not the goats I'm concerned
By the
about.
way, you said you skinned the goat. What happened to the pelt? Like, I know where the meat went.
I think Kalika probably still has it with her.
Okay. Let me know if that turns into a cloak or something later.
Why?
I'm curious about things.
No, you're fucking not.
Maybe. All right, so yeah, this looks very much like the last archway, but it is minus the portcullis, minus the green flame. Sniverax, you are the first one to step foot out on the stone bridge. So you are the first
I'm actually a
one
little bit before that.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to stop before that.
Then I'll wait a moment.
And I am going to perception. I want to know, like, is this crumbly? Is this dangerous? Are the winds going to knock us off?
Okay, cool.
I'll guidance that. Good that does.
We'll call the part of this a gimme. So I've got a thing to read here. The low walls that enclose the stone bridge have fallen away in a couple of places, but the bridge appears intact. A black-cloaked rider on a charcoal-colored horse guards the middle of the bridge.
Time
What?
to find sense.
Like, there's actually somebody there?
Yarp.
Actually, sorry. Can I step away for a moment?
Want to take 5?
Yeah, bathroom.
Do it.
Okay, take 5, everybody.
You guys think it's a good idea to ask the writer how he got past the fire?
No.
Okay.
Wait, there's not another fire, is there?
I don't know. But if there is, it'd be good to know how to get past the fire.
Do you have a French press per team?
I do not.
You should buy one.
I don't even know what a French press does.
You put coffee grounds in it, and you add water, and you make coffee.
I'm not fancy enough to own coffee grounds. I just buy instant coffee.
Bad luck, you're gonna need a French press.
Okay, understandable.
I'm having enough trouble trying to organize this shit without having to go back and find one for you by yourself.
Oh, okay. Got you. Got you. How much are French presses?
You'd probably pick one up for $10-15 depending on where you go.
Oh. Maybe it's
I
a
saw
good.
them for $5 on Black Friday once.
Maybe it's a good intro into like real coffee to my family, because all we ever have is instant coffee.
Yeah, no, this'll change your lives.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Do we have everybody here? Okie doke. All right. So yeah, there is a cloaked rider on a horse just standing there in the middle of the bridge.
Does he seem cold?
Does not.
What does my divine sense tell me about him?
Nothing. There's no one there.
No good or evil? Not even a flicker of it?
Nothing. Your divine, as far as your divine sense is concerned, that might as well be a log. A log that's looking at you funny, but a log.
I sense nothing from it.
Fuck, I'm
And
so
it-
We
leery.
should wait.
The rider speaks. It speaks softly, even though it's across a fair distance and the wind is absolutely howling through the river valley below. You can still hear the voice clearly somehow. I highly recommend y'all proceed no further.
Oh shit.
Why?
Nothing good lies beyond this point.
Oh, that's okay. We're not very good either.
So we're just gonna let Kalika flirt, right?
As Kalika says that, the horse and rider in front of you turn into ash and are pulled away by the wind. very much like a vampire circa Buffy the Vampire Slayer having been staked.
Okay.
Are you okay?
He is gone.
Oh, that looked painful. I hope he's okay.
That's what I imagine is going through Kalika's head.
Hey, that person seemed pretty strong.
He's a monster. We need to kill him, remember?
Wait, you know who that was? Who was that?
That was
Strahd.
that was Strahd, yeah.
Don't you remember his voice?
I
You
didn't-
had me contact him.
I didn't think he would look like that. I'm not good at recognizing things.
I mean,
I think I'm more good by timbre of the steps than I am by voice.
Well, I think it's probably worth mentioning at this point that if you guys hadn't noticed it previously or had since forgotten, the path that you are on does not lead solely to the Amber Temple. On your map, it also appears to lead out of Barovia. I have not looked up exactly what happens if you continue down the path in that direction. Maybe it just dead ends, but it definitely goes off of your map. So this is not necessarily him guarding the gates to the Amber Temple, but this is not that.
mhm. Well,
Well, to be honest, it's not like we were in Strahd's good graces to begin with. We did fuck up a bunch of his vampires, so.
And a simple dinner invitation.
What? No, we RSVP'd.
Very oddly, like I don't know if RSVPing happened during said RSVP.
Hold on, I distinctly remember Kalika called back to say, "Hey, it may take us a while to get there."
Oh, that's right. That's when we did the answering machine bit. Yes. Okay.
I think Kalika believes it entirely, but I do seriously wonder: does Strahd actually have an answering machine set up in his mental thing, or was that just him fucking around?
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if we should make any of that canon either way. So.
I'm gonna guidance myself, stay low, and take a step out onto the bridge. I want to know if the wind is howling enough to almost knock us off.
Good call.
Am I okay?
Yeah. So the wind is loud, but the wind is mostly underneath you. It's screaming through that river valley, which you are way the hell above. Like the river is probably a couple hundred feet below you.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna keep staying low though.
Not smart. So the stone bridge that you're on, it does look like it'll get a little slippery in a couple of places, but not to the point where I'm going to make you do checks to get across. It's not, oh God, we're going to die from one bad roll here.
Took another 5 feet. All right, dex save. That's a 14. You're off the edge.
It was nice knowing you. You'll have to have a new character by next week.
Bye, Raka. Also answer that question in the chat.
Cross.
And you can tell from where you are, I don't know if I mentioned this, the statuary on top of the easternmost arch, one of them is identical to the statuary on the western arch. One of them has been destroyed, which I mean you can see as you approach. It's mostly crumbled. Really, only the horse's hindquarters are intact, so it appears to be a statue of a horse's patoot. Insert political joke here.
Pootude. Just as a note as well, D, I fully expect you to clip the portion of today's game where Rucker insisted somebody take his virtue.
Yeah, I've already made a note. I didn't catch the time, unfortunately. We'll find it.
See, this is now how I know that Sniv will have to live to the end of this campaign, because obviously D and Prateem have some ideas for my character.
Prateem, are
I'm
you and
gonna
Jimmy
make you a
coming?
legend in Barovia, okay? No one's ever gonna forget the name of the kobold whore.
Thanks, Prateem. You're a good friend.
The kobold whore, paladin by day, whore by night, dude.
Are there guard rooms here as well, I imagine?
Yes.
I would like to investigate them.
Okie doke.
I find snow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, we crossed. I completely missed this detail.
Yeah, no, you guys made it across the river. There was just that weird encounter with the illusory Strahd. Or the real Strahd that melted. Whatever. You do not see any goats.
Damn.
However, you do notice that you're high enough up that you are, I mean, figuratively speaking, a stone's throw down from the cloud cover that's on the mountainside to your left. So, like, you're aware that there could be shit relatively nearby that you just can't see up there.
I will convey to keep our eyes out. Listen, just in case there's stuff above the cloud cover. I'm going to stick closer to the wall.
Okay. Well, you've successfully made it through Salinka Pass, and you're probably going to have to go through it again. So I'm going to keep this map intact for later.
Oh, goody, we get to burn again.
It's burn or fall through the mountain. Y'all figure it out.
Wait, there's another fire?
We have to go
It
back at
goes
some
back.
point.
Oh,
We
nah.
have to go back.
We'll figure that out. We got time. We'll ask our friend about it.
I'm going to have to ask you to forgive me. I really thought you guys would spend more time dicking around in Salinka Pass, so I did not prepare much for what comes next.
Yeah, you didn't expect us to just walk through the fucking fire like insane people.
I mean, so before I dump you in the Amber Temple and we figure out what the hell's supposed to happen there together, because I only know parts of it, I think we need to do another encounter on the road. Don't you?
Yeah. Give us another goat.
Get us some more Jimmies.
Do you want me to clip that one too? Okay. You might have to reset your health on this map. I'm not sure. This is just a random battle map while we figure something out. Okay. So this is going to be a daytime Barovian encounter. That's 1d12 plus 1d8. I don't know why I highlighted everything for some reason. So 13. Just more. This is one we've done before. I want to make sure it's repeatable. Yep. Okay, folks. As you are walking along the path, you hear in the distance the howl of wolves.
Oh shit!
Shillelagh.
All right, real quick, let me. I'm just going to assume the path doesn't really wind much here. Let's do. Not what I meant to do, but whatever. Okay, so there's the path. And so on the red side, once you hit that line, you're up against a rock face. On the blue side, once you go past it, you fall a long ass time.
I don't. Oh, okay. There's.
Jimmy, no!
Might want to move Jimmy. Yeah.
And I was walking near to the wall.
Okay.
12 wolves.
Yep. Gotta get down to the W's here. That seems like how wolves would naturally line up, doesn't it?
Sure. Except for that one. Oh, there we go.
All right, so you guys have gained a level since last time, and I think there are fewer wolves. I am going to be a dick and use pack tactics this time.
That's worrying.
Plot twist. Strahd wasn't talking about any like secret defense or anything. He just meant because there were a lot of wolves.
You show up at his place half dead later, like, I warned y'all about the wolves, didn't I?
Do you actually hear him whisper that?
No. Okay, and random weird symbols for the rest. Oh god! I held down the control key while I zoomed and I went to Narnia.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Oh god! God, I zoomed into like 10,000%. What the shit? Okay. I need to give them a turn.
Are we re-rolling initiative?
I can clear out what's in there if you want to re-roll.
I can't see anything there anymore, so you
Yeah,
must
I
have
don't
done
see anything
already.
Oh, okay. I still have the old one up. Let me clear it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I hadn't cleared it yet, so you get to go again. Go
Oh,
for
cool. Hey,
Thanks, nah.
I took your higher roll. It's okay.
All right. Just need one from. Oh boy.
We're still same day as
In a row.
we're still same day as when we crossed the first fire, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure y'all didn't take that short rest. So.
I healed most of them up. So I think it was 14 to Kalika, 10 to.
Yep, I took a hit.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, 12 in wolves out of nowhere. They just sort of appear out of the mists, and they are advancing on you in a surprisingly orderly fashion, much like you were about to get into a gang fight in a 1960s Broadway musical.
I can hear their claws.
Yeah, doing jazz pause. Here they come.
Now I am scared.
All right, Corfell, what are we doing?
We are doing. Fuck. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, we're doing that. So these are still
Site check.
10 feet squares, or are we back to 5 feet because it's battle map?
You're at 5 feet on these.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Fucking. No, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast. Green.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, the road ahead of you is literally like wall to wall with shoulder to shoulder wolves, and somehow you miss. Callow, what are you and Jimmy up to?
If I shoot an arrow at this boy, is it possible that it's got enough force that it knocks him off the ledge?
Not unless you have some sort of feat that allows your projectiles to do pushback, or
Fair
you
enough.
have what's called walloping ammunition.
Well, then I guess I'm just gonna shoot an arrow, still at that boy, and it's gonna be.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
It's gonna be a fucking hit. All right, and at 13 damage, that's all he wrote. I was gonna say that's all he had, and then I thought that's all she wrote. Then I tried to say both at once.
And you fucked it up good.
I did.
basically knocked him off the ledge.
Okay, I'm taking away his mantle of pink and giving it to someone else because colors are way easier than whatever the fuck this business is. And for convenience sake, I'm just going to move him out into the nothing. And does Jimmy do anything on your turn?
No, I'm not sending him into that. I'm gonna tell Jimmy, hold up.
Okay.
Thanks for teaming.
All right, you know what? I'll tell Jimmy to move beside Snivrax. Is that okay?
Thanks. Yeah,
There you go.
I feel better.
Will you allow Jimmy to do like things like hold actions and stuff, D?
I suppose.
does that
I think
mean?
it would be Callow doing a hold action on giving whatever the normal command is for Jimmy. I think Jimmy's attacks are
His
team's
bonus
action, if I
actions.
remember correctly.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking if you'd allow for Jimmy to hold like an attack if, say, Sniverax was attacked or anything like that. But holding an action
that's
from
what
per
Prateem wants to
team
do.
would be technically per team's action. So I don't know how you want to do that.
I'm not, well versed on what a hold action is, so I don't know.
A discussion for offline, perhaps.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll save that for another day. Anyway, so the Wolves. Red is going to kind of muscle in on Jimmy here.
This is pretty bad.
It'll be fine.
Well, the good news is Pink literally cannot attack.
Because instead there are just 5 things that can hit me, yeah.
Right? All right, so they have a +4 to hit, but they have advantage because of pack tactics.
Oh no.
So I'm probably going down.
This is red. Oh,
Yeah, cool.
frick on a stick. Oh, that actually should have been... Okay, so 15 damage.
Okay,
Jeez
I have 7
Christ.
health left.
Yeah, this is going good. It's going good. Yellow also attacking Sniverax.
Oh no.
Okay.
Holy fuck! These dice roll.
And I'm down.
Shit.
Thank you.
Okay.
So are they going to keep attacking me?
No. We're going to do this instead. It's going to sort of a dog pile situation. Oh, shit got real ugly all of a sudden, didn't it? All right, blue's coming for Callow.
Does not hit.
What the fuck? Pink is coming for Callow.
Does not hit.
Okay, green is coming for Callow.
Does not hit.
Uh,
Wait, hold on.
is 17 good enough?
17 is. Wait.
Okay, they have advantage
Okay, yeah.
because of
17.
pack tactics. So
Yeah.
that's 7 damage for you. And I need a strength saving throw. Okay, you're good. So now we need to have 4 freaking wolves attack Kalika. Okay, orange is nothing. Wrench guy. Is 16 good enough to hit you, Angel? I didn't hear the answer.
It is.
Okay. That's 9 piercing damage. Purple. Yup. That's another 7 piercing damage.
Wait, a 10 hits? Oh, it was
No, that was the,
18
yeah.
then.
And then a 6. So 22 piercing damage done to you that round. And if you could go, I'll let you do 1 strength saving throw for all of it.
Yeah, nice.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm actually so happy with that particular strength saving throw that I'm gonna do the benevolent DM thing. I'm gonna say that you toss a couple of these wolves back a little bit, and Purple is going straight off the fucking ledge. He's gone.
But that's meat and fur.
So weird half heart and weird wrench guy, I'm gonna make them make a dex saving throw. They're gonna kind of land on the ledge. If they can beat a 12, they're gonna hold their footing. Otherwise, bye-bye. I almost did it as a D10. That would have been too easy. Wrench is good. Bye-bye half heart guy. All right. Next up is Sniverax, who I believe spends her turn going.
Death saves. Yeah.
You got it.
Cool.
We got one.
Okay. Yeah, the wolves are not actively attacking you. I believe one is standing on you, but whatever. It's busy. Kalika.
Kalika's gonna get mad and go ahead and get into rage. So I need to roll a 1d8 for the wild surge effect.
Okay.
That's a 1, so that is... Oh no. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain temporary hit points equal to 1d12 plus your barbarian.
Oh shit! Is that each creature?
She
It
gets to
says
choose too, within
creature
30
of your-
feet.
I'm not sure how you want to take that.
So I'm going to say you choose to not fuck over your companions and you just fuck over all the wolves that are within 30 feet, which is cool. That's all of them. So what was the Constitution saving throw they all had to make?
Give me just a second. I need to calculate it. 8 plus Constitution.
Rucker, I'm disappointed. I don't think I'm going to be able to do for you what I wanted to do.
13, I believe.
13's the save. Okay. So first up is going to be Wrench Guy. He saves. If they save, is there a half damage component or just they save, they're good?
It's or, so it's up to you how you want to take that.
Okay, I'm going to say he gets no damage. We'll go Weird Corn Guy on the other side of Orange. Okay, Orange. Okay, and what was the damage? It was a D12 of necrotic?
Yes.
Give him a 12. Oh.
Okay, Angel Wolf. Green. Pink. Pink dies.
Good.
Hey!
Yo, why did Pink die?
Because
Kalika's
wolves
magic.
Oh.
only have 11 hit points and Kalika's fucking shit up. Okay, blue. Okay, he's good. Yellow. No. And red. I didn't keep track of how much damage you just did, but that's some Kale Connolly level damage output right there.
Oh yeah, and I haven't done my turn yet. Like that was just...
Oh Jesus, I forgot your turn. Okay, hit something. They're all pretty fucked right now.
Alright, by the way, if Corfell or Callow has any area of effect spells that, may not do the most damage but can hit a bunch of creatures, now is the time!
No.
Yeah, no, I do, but I'm mindful of Sniv.
Uh,
Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a, yeah, probably just go ahead and swing it orange. Just was literally the first one that... Actually, hold on, just checking something. Hey, how long it takes you to get an extra attack?
Fifth level.
Yeah, I know, but we aren't there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a swipe at orange.
Hit me with your best shot. Jesus!
Nice.
Oh, hold on. And it also gets a, I believe, yeah, when you attack with a melee weapon using strength, you gain +2 to boasted damage, because,
It doesn't matter. It had 8 hit points, and you crit on this motherfucker.
Is this an intimidation just by like all of them suddenly got their souls ripped out and one of them exploded?
I like to think instead of exploding because she's using a slashing weapon, Kalika swings at it, and like all of a sudden the top half of the wolf keeps going forward and the bottom half stays still. Like,
Hold on. Just for the extra point, it just goes tumbling off the side of the mountain.
yes.
Momentum. So can I roll intimidation for that shit?
Hell yeah. I mean, not bad. Tell you what, I mean, it's a little late in the game for this. I'm going to go ahead and take away their advantage from pack tactics. These wolves are figuratively pissing themselves over what just happened. But they're also hungry, so they're going to keep trying. Which brings us to Corfell.
Okay, so I just want
Come on,
to clarify
buddy.
something in my head. Let me go back to the actual description. So creatures within 10 feet of me, right?
Okay.
So if I'm here, would that technically hit Sniv? Or is... it would. Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
Alright.
It's going to hit Kalika and...
Actually,
Callow.
yeah.
So you've been doing this whole Reaper shtick. Now you're going to do the Reaper ult.
Alright, so standing where I am, I should hit purple, pink, green, and orange. And I'm going to cast... is orange dead?
Yeah, that was the one I sliced in half.
Oh, okay.
No, I put orange on a different one and moved that guy out of the way. I only had
Orange
so
is
many colors.
Oh, okay, so orange is alive currently.
Yes.
Cool.
Good damage.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I'll roll that separately. So I need a strength save of to beat 13, please, sir.
Okay. They have a +1 to strength, so let's do orange. No. Pink. Yes. Purple. No. Green. No. So pink is the only one that saves.
Alright,
What's
so
the damage?
pink will take half damage. That will be 9 damage altogether.
Okay.
And then 4 for the dude.
Pink might just die anyway. I don't know how much health it has left.
So pink and orange are hit pretty hard, but they're still up. Purple and green just drop dead.
That is my turn.
All right, Callow.
Okay. I forgot how the three on the left are faring. Blue hasn't taken any. Wait, no, blue took damage, but I don't know how much from Kalika. Like, can I get another?
At a glance, I will say that one is red is like bloodied and like barely on its feet. Yellow is not much better. Orange is in kind of similar shape. Pink is like limping. It's not in good shape. Blue doesn't give a fuck. He's ready for anything.
He's the one we have to scare. Okay.
Are you gonna dream pie another wolf?
No. I'm just gonna show him that he's alone in the world.
Jesus, it's even darker than I thought.
I'm gonna kill yellow with this bow, and then I want Jimmy.
Yeah, you are.
I want Jimmy to kill red. I don't know how to roll for Jimmy. How do I roll for Jimmy?
So you would roll a d20 plus 4, which there should be a little bar on the upper left hand of your screen. The second icon from the bottom should be what looks like a d20. Click on that to bring out your advanced dice roller. Set it for 1, d20 plus 4, boom. Okay, well, your plus 4 would have been 17, so yeah, that's a hit. And I won't even make you roll damage because red literally had 1 hit point left.
Jimmy fucking slaps. What the? Hello?
Just tore out this wolf's throat.
And I just want I want Jimmy to be looking at the blue wolf while he does it.
Yep.
Okay, so blue is going to try to go after Kalos like Achilles tendon or something. Like he's nipping at your heels in a very literal sense.
He does hit.
Yeah. So that's going to be 7 damage. Like he gets a little meat.
All right, 7 damage taken.
Now, pink and orange are both going to go after Corfell. Pink first.
Yep. Nope.
And then orange.
Yep.
6 damage, and I'll need Callow and Corfell both to make a strength saving.
I don't like that. Oh no.
Oh no.
You are quite literally knocked on your ass. You are prone, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It is now Sniverax's turn to breathe, I hope. Hey!
Jesus.
Good job breathing.
One
Well
more,
done.
Sniv. One more.
Kalika, you're up.
All right. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know. Okay, know what? 2 against 1. I'm gonna go ahead and try and take a swing and take care of Pink.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's a swing and a miss. I think Pink saw you cut other Pink in half and was ready and ducked this one.
Quick question for Jimmy's attacks. Like, what is his attack roll versus his damage roll? How does that work?
Hang on a sec.
Just being the PHB for wolf damage, right?
Oh, we're literally just using the wolf stats there.
Yes.
Okay, I'll look that up.
Until you read something in the Ranger guide that tells me we need to start altering its stats to match something else. Yeah, I'm going off of he has the exact same stats as everything else you're fighting right now.
So he has pack tactics, so advantage on attack rolls if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet. Damage is a bite, and it's 2d4 plus 2 piercing damage, with the same strength saving throw when he's attacking.
Yeah, once you've got that advanced dice roller up, you'll see there are little arrows where you can manipulate first the number of dice, then the type of dice, then the bonus at the end.
I was just gonna add Jimmy to my weapons list so I could just quick roll him like that.
Good plan.
That works too. So I believe it's Corfel's turn.
I am going to pull out my sword, and shadows are streaming around it at this point. And I'm just going to take a slash at orange.
It is the new black.
It is.
It was such a dumb joke, but it was just reflexive.
It doesn't hit. It's one shy.
Yeah, not quite. Sorry.
And then as a bonus action, no, nothing. I also, before I took a swipe, I got up, used half my movement to get up from prone.
Sure.
It was a thing that I did.
Wait, wolf isn't in the monster manual.
No, it's in the
Back.
player's handbook.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, back of the player's handbook.
I put a link in the general chat of the Discord that will let you pull up a wolf stat block in Roll20. Speaking of which, it is now Calotarn's turn.
Oh boy. I'm gonna look this wolf right in the eyes. I'm gonna aim at his eyes. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. So yeah, that's 10 piercing damage, and like that was good enough. I just want to remind you for future reference, if you use a longbow on something that's in melee range, you have disadvantage. Or at least that's the way I remember it working.
That is correct.
I'm aware. I was.
Okay.
That's how confident I was.
So the wolf does now have an arrow sticking out of its face, but it's still standing.
And then Jimmy can finish him off. So that's the attack roll, and then the hit is what, D4 plus 3?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. Jimmy fucking annihilates him. You got him down to 1 HP, and Jimmy just destroys him. Okay. Of the remaining wolves, Orange is going to go first. He's going to take a shot at Corfel. And
Nope.
Pink's going to take a shot at Kalika. Yep. Okay. And
It
Silver
really
Axe,
should have run.
are you breathing? They're very
Probably
hungry.
not.
Oh no!
Oh no, Rocket.
Okay, we're going to make inappropriate jokes about CPR in a minute. But for right now, Kalika.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and try and take care of purple.
Actually, it's mauve. Yeah, that's enough to kill that one. And we're back to Corfell.
I'm just gonna again swing at the orange dude, which a lot of people want to do at the moment, I think. Yeah, I think that'll hit.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, he's donezo.
Please, a heal.
I can heal. I can. Oh, well, I have to find the spell book.
Yeah, take your time. It's not like he's dying or anything. Oh wait.
Oh, you
Oh,
got 10
thank
each.
you.
You did it.
I want to see what the next one would have been. I have a feeling that one was coming. Okay, good. It wasn't.
Oh. Roll one more, Rucker. Roll one more just to see whether you would have lived or died.
That was a pattern.
Tiebreak. Oh, shit.
Fuck, Rucker.
Got healed, you're fine.
I like that I did nothing in that.
It's okay. You did.
You
Oh,
with the
hey,
meat
wolves.
shield.
You successfully. We're proud of you. You did it.
I'm gonna say that like the moment Sniverax just kind of sits up after getting healed, Kalika's just gonna full on just like scoop her into her arms and just hug her.
What happened? Did we win?
We won.
The wolves is actually really hard. I'm so scared.
I think I was. I think I fell asleep, but I nothing wrong. My face hurts. Is it still there?
Yeah. Just by the way, like as long as Sniverax is okay with it, like Kalika's not gonna put Sniverax down until like the next long rest.
That's all right.
Carried.
And I think Sniv will try to comfort Kalika and like, no, I'm not gonna die. Torm wants me to do things.
I feel like maybe Raka should give up Sniverax as a character, and it just Sniverax becomes an item in Kalika's inventory.
Oh, this isn't a dire wolf, right? Jim is just a regular wolf.
Correct.
Is he?
Yeah, no, he's just a wolf. Same
Didn't...
as the ones.
Oh yeah, these aren't dire wolves. Right. These are Barovian wolves.
Yeah, do you realize how fucked you would have been if?
Oh yeah.
I mean, granted, Raka was still in some trouble, but
Oh yeah, advantage on every attack and having like 3 to 4 able to hit you at once is it's gonna take most things down. Oh yeah, is Kalika wounded? Like significantly? Or is anybody here wounded?
I know Corfell and Callow, I remember both of them taking hits, but I think they only took one.
No, I think I took 2 hits. I have
Yeah.
I'm in a bad way. I'm not doing that well.
So I think because we made a promise to do fucking marketplace shit with wolves with a certain person, we should probably gather what we can and retreat back to those guard towers. I mean, how?
We're probably halfway through. This is an encounter, the random encounter.
Yeah, how close are we to the Amber Temple? Based on what we know.
I was going to call this kind of halfway between the Amber Temple and the Salinka Pass.
Okay.
So you could make it back to the guard towers on either side of the bridge.
But I'm just thinking too, because we told old mate we'd catch up to him in a couple of days, and this is already halfway through day 1 or day 2, yeah?
I think so.
So we just have to press on.
Let's bury them in the snow, and we can come back for them. Maybe. Unless we want to try and
So we
carry
still have
some.
spell slots.
All right, so is the plan, let's say it's like early afternoon at this point. It's like you have time to do a short rest. It's like you spent the night at Solenka Pass, got up and immediately went for it. So like it's not that late in the day.
Okay, well, why don't you take a short rest, and while you're doing that, because I'm okay-ish, maybe Kalika and we can skin the wolves at least and have the pelts.
Yeah.
Sniv will lend her leatherworker's kit for that.
Hold on. Kalika's like using one hand to do it, and then Sniv is just like doing the detail work while still being held in her other arm.
Mm-hmm.
Just the most helpful baby.
You need us to roll anything, D?
I mean, if you want to burn hit die.
No, for the skinning of the wolves, I mean, sorry.
Fuck, how long does it take? I don't know, you could do like sleight of hand. Yeah, whoever's skinning, give me a sleight of hand. We'll see how much you can knock out in the time allotted.
I'll give guidance and assistance if I can.
Yep. 13.
Kalika's probably having more luck.
All right, so I think we had like 8 wolves that you didn't just 300 off the edge of the cliff. So let's say Corfell is able to successfully skin 3. Kalika skins 2 of them, but one of the pelts is a goddamn mess.
I would assume if I'm giving advantage, it would be to Kalika, since she's actually holding me and using me like a skinning knife.
I like it.
Sniverax's little teeth. All right, so yeah, for inventory purposes, if you're keeping track, Corfell now has 3 pelts, and Kalika has 1 pelt and 1 Ruined pelt. I don't know what we can do with it, but you guys always seem to find a way.
If this is a proper short rest, I am going to use hit die.
Please do.
Not bad.
So plus 22 from that. Where am I at now? Ooh, that's enough. And after like the skinning is done, to Kalika, you don't need to worry about me. My head is clearer. I just need to rest a little, and I'll be on my feet again.
Okay, I'm gonna carry you while you rest.
Okay, you don't have to, but if you want.
No, this is what's happening.
All right then.
Your next leatherworking project can be a baby Bjorn for yourself.
I was literally just thinking about like doing little like baby wraps to wear.
Sorry. I was just clicking around.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, no. I was just trying different things. Sorry.
Oh, shit, I gotta check my notes. I forget what Casimir sounds like, and he's supposed to be waiting for you.
that your MMA or jiu-jitsu?
Oh shit! I forgot to write it down. I know I was going for Winston Churchill, but I gave him the thing, so we'll just try for that. Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I prepare so much.
I want you to know, Snifrax is enjoying being tall.
All right, so I am not going to make you fight anything else on the road because I don't want a TPK, despite what you may think of me.
Oh, is Kalika still injured?
But she's okay.
So I thought you took like 3 attacks.
I also used one of my hit die to go ahead and heal up. Also remember, I am barbarian. I'm strong.
I mean, if there's still any visible injuries, I think Snip will still like at least give you 1 heal.
Just pat with a heal.
Yep. just a very light pat. Oh boy. Promise, I'm definitely a cleric that heals.
All right, so I need just a moment. Sorry, once you guys get inside this thing, it's got maps on multi-layers, which is confusing for me. So I'm trying to get your characters set up in like 3 different maps.
Jesus, are these 20-foot squares, D?
I think it's 10.
10.
No,
I'm doing the math
I
wrong.
don't. We have to leave in like 20 minutes though, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I'm not planning on you guys going in there and going nuts. But I did want to get the role play where you get there and meet Casimir out of the way. All right, so as you guys ride up and approach the temple, oh, I guess I can. They keep hiding weird shit from you guys. There, now you should be able to see where it says 1 square equals 10 feet.
Yeah, that's a weird one to hide.
Like, I get that y'all shouldn't see all the shit that's inside, but come on.
How far is it to the front? You don't know. Roll.
So, I'll do the description here.
Ah!
I didn't know Callow was so up on the lingo. Every time he attacks, hashtag longbow, hashtag crit. All right. The road fades away under a covering of snow, but it takes you far enough to see the facade of some kind of temple carved into the sheer mountainside ahead. The front of the structure is 50 feet high and has 6 alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each statue is carved from a single block of amber and depicts a faceless, hooded figure, its hands pressed together in a gesture of prayer. Between the 2 innermost statues is a 20-foot tall archway with a staircase leading down.
Do we see our friend anywhere?
I see it to the right.
So yes, as you approach, Casimir is sort of half visible around a corner. When he realizes it's you, he steps out so that he's more fully visible and gives you not exactly a frantic gesture, but a hurry your ass up gesture. over to where he is around the corner.
Nice. Okay, disregard that. I'm
Stop
setting up-
shooting our allies, sir.
I'm not shooting. I'm testing things out.
I attack the darkness. It is good that you have arrived. There has been a complication. Would you please stop attacking me with a lance?
Please ignore my rolls right now.
You just imagine Pratim standing there like going tap, tap, tap.
On the far side of the entrance to the temple, there is a fissure in the rock. I heard voices inside, and that does not appear to be our biggest problem. Hours ago, someone else arrived and entered the temple. It is someone I once knew well. It is the one who gave me these. And he gestures at his mutilated ears.
Oh shit.
I do not know why he is inside, but it cannot bode well for us.
Can we just wait then? We can wait our turn. Besides, we kind of need to rest.
I suppose we could rest here. It appears you do have the prerequisite clothing to make that less inadvisable. I suggest we do so out of sight of the temple's entrance, and that we try to be as quiet as possible to not attract attention. Why are there two Jimmies on my screen?
I'm messing around. I'm trying things out.
I didn't know you could do that.
I can look. There's two of me now.
Oh no. Yes, I do think we need to take a rest. It's been a very long day, and the journey's been a little unfortunate.
Silverax nearly died. It was scary.
Is there someplace we can go to rest before we continue?
Do any of you snore?
I don't know. I'm not awake for it.
Yeah, that's hard to tell.
I don't.
Wait.
Not I.
Raka, did you ever heal me? No, you didn't. Okay.
I can.
I just wanted to make sure.
Sorry, that got lost. I might as well burn up my heal.
Okay.
Check spell slots. I have one more heal I can do. If anybody doesn't want to use up all your
I'm okay.
stuff.
I'm good.
Heal myself for 4.
Okay, well, so let's just assume, and we can go ahead and assume we're not going to do any more action-related shit right now. That Casimir shows you a spot just a little bit to the right of where we are. Kind of, let's say it's a little off-screen, where you can set up a tent where it's out of sight of the entrance, just reasonably sheltered. And yeah, you guys can just call it a long rest, which would end. What did we say this was? It was mid-afternoon earlier. So
I thought we
Yes.
arrived later. Like our mid-afternoon rest was after the wolves.
okay, so yeah, it would be getting towards sundown now. So yeah, fuck it. We can say next day at first light.
I'm gonna also offer one of the goat steak rations, the nicely cooked and then chilled things, to the guy.
All right, and like I haven't been keeping track of numbers, but I do feel like you guys have done enough to justify giving you another level.
I would appreciate that.
Bless.
Ding.
I now have slightly more stats.
Now you can take on 4 hits from a wolf before you die.
Provided they're not crits.
What the
Ooh, I
fuck
don't
is with my
have to
HP rolls,
okay.
man?
How does the ability score improvement work?
So, assuming you don't take a feat instead, the ability score increase you would pick any of your ability scores: strength, dex, con, int, wisdom, charisma, and you can increase one of them by 2 or any 2 of them by 1.
Okay.
So if your dexterity is now at a +3, you could conceivably get it up to a +4.
Did you end up taking
Oh,
a level in cleric last time per team?
Yes.
Hmm.
But I'm not taking a second level in cleric yet. I'm taking a 4th level in ranger first.
Yep.
oh, we're both gonna get an extra attack at the same time.
Is it level 5 where my cantrip goes up? I think it is.
It is, yes. You are more powerful now.
Now I get to watch
Be
2
fun.
Eldritch Blasts miss.
This is a straight up dungeon you guys are about to go into. The only thing I know of in Barovia that's more dungeony than the Amber Temple is Castle Ravenloft itself.
Ah. That's uncomfortable.
It's okay.
Okay, it's too late for us to meta and out of character this. But did we pick the wrong direction? Like, we're committed now. I'm committed to this, but
Yeah, was there a different way to go about that? No, because we might need to go back that way. He's not going to tell us.
Honestly, like there is some stuff you could have done that would have been less dangerous, less difficult. However, Casimir was your chosen ally, to get him on board. This is what you have to do.
yeah, I was feeling that, and we definitely need allies.
You were going to have to do one hell of a charisma check to get him to like trust that you would come back here later or something. Like, this was his whole thing. I don't know how much you remember, but he feels the spirit of his dead sister calling him here.
Mm-hmm. No, I just even in character, like this is not something Sniv would try to turn him around on, and I think she does have good persuasion.
I get another invocation. I actually got it at 4th level, but I wasn't paying attention. No, I get it at 5th.
When I don't
Never mind.
bad.
But I also get a 3rd level spell. Yes!
I just out of interest, the attack that downed me, where did that hit? Like, what kind of hit was that? Like, I know it's a bite, but can you give me some flavor here? A little salt, a little pepper.
I don't want to do facial scarring because I feel like we're already doing that. And so we've done faces and tits so far in this campaign. I'm going to say the shoulder of your offhand. So your shield hand.
Okay.
You've got a wicked bite mark on that now.
You can't set up attacks on the NPC character sheets.
Huh.
Like, you can set up actions, but
Oh, and
You
I'll
can't-
put this in Discord. The Casimir, his character sheet is supposed to. He's going to be played as a mage. So I've posted a link to the Roll20 stat block for mages if you guys want an idea of what Casimir can do. And he is wearing a ring of warmth. Like, the only things I remember him having were the ring of warmth, a spell book, and presumably a dagger. So cold is not going to be an issue for him.
Oh, I want to ask Casimir if we have a little bit of downtime, like between going to sleep and waking up. How do you get through that firewall?
He flew.
Okay. Thanks, Cass. You know what? Kalika can throw pretty hard. I think I can. She could probably throw me over.
He has greater invisibility and fly, so I just assumed he was he did like a Wonder Woman's invisible jet plane to get himself here.
If that's the mage's answer, though, like, at least
If he is invisible flying, accidentally passes Strahd in the air, imagine the feelings that go through him.
Oh, I want to also know, did he see an image of Strahd on that bridge? Does that appear to everybody, or is that specifically us?
So Casimir didn't follow the road. He knew by heart where he was going, so he went what they call as the crow flies. He went straight from point A to point B.
Oh my god, he was the crow!
Alright, I'm gonna bounce because I gotta take care of the dog before raid. But thank you for today, D. Much
Thank
fun
you.
was had.
Man. Sorry for almost killing you, Raka.
It happens. The good news, though, is she's a lot tougher for it and rolled max on her health. Which makes up
Thanks,
Thanks,
for,
stream. As
yeah, it makes
always,
up for all
catch
my
you next
minimum
week.
rolls, which was all of them.